Another day, another victory. We have returned to Rogueport. I understand we also got an email. I didn't read that last episode, so I'm gonna do that now. Let's go ahead and see what is on the right. Eve! How are you, Mario? This is Eve from Twilight Town, remember me? After a lot of soul searching, I found that I truly am happy. I may not be able to forget the hard times or to completely remember them, but I've been thinking things over, and I believe that my sad past paved the way to my current happiness. Is that deep? Anyway, I can't think about that stuff all the time. The kids play all day, then they get hungry and cry and scream, so I'm pretty busy all day every day. The kids will love to see you again, so please stop by next time you're in the area. Fondly yours, Eve. Oh, that's nice. Mario, you don't suppose it's an email from the princess, do you? Interesting. Mario, I now know where I am being held. I'm on the moon. Yes, the moon that floats out in space. And I've learned something even more horrifying. In order to resurrect the monster spirit, they need my... The moon? Princess Peach is on the moon? Golly. That actually sounds neat. But why is your email cut off? Wait a minute. What if something happened to her? Ow. Again. Actually, I forget. You know what? Screw it. Let's not too tough for this anyway. Well, guess what I found in the Raptorus Rubens, bro? Yep, a marvelous compass piece. This part of my adventure was actually sort of sad if you want to know the truth. It was pretty insane, bro. Want to hear what happened? It's a pretty long story. Hey, sounds good to me. Let's hear it. Yeah, Raptorus Ruins. Well, like I said, it's a really long story, but here goes. After journeying deep into the Grimble Forest, I found the dome Raptorus Ruins. Inside, everything was pure white. You couldn't tell where the floor became walls. Proceeding dead ahead, I found myself in a chamber where a young boy sat. As I approached the boy, someone named Screamy appeared out of nowhere. Screamy said that the boy's name was Cranberry, and that he'd wait for a child of fate. That didn't make any sense to me, so I started searching quietly for the compass piece. But then it happened, bro. I got a tiny tickle in my nose, and I let out a huge sneeze. Well, Cranberry must have heard it, because he opened his eyes wide up. He looked at me and smiled, and all of a sudden I could understand his language. Can you believe it? I learned that the boy was the last of an ancient race, the Luffs. He had been there guarding the marvelous compass piece for the last 1,000 years. He told me that the compass was an item with the power to see into the future. The ancient Luff Empire used that power of the compass to rule much of the world. Because of their greed, they were cursed by the compass and their entire empire collapsed. To prevent a repeat of their fate, Cranberry broke the compass into 7 parts. He hid 6 and kept 1, putting himself to sleep until a worthy hero awoke him. I was that hero, bro! He gave it to me, and then he and the ruins vanished. When I added that piece to the compass, it pointed to the far north, where dreaded Hate Song Tower stands. This time I heard Princess Eclair's voice more clearly than ever before. I will rescue the princess! I will be super! And then well, I'll figure the rest out later. Anyway, I headed back to Rogueport after that. I'm making my final preparation for my final battle now. I'm a little nervous, bro, but that's what I've been up to anyway. Good on you, Luigi. If you want to hear what I've been... Yeah. Wait. It wouldn't be my playthrough unless I had Goombella tattle. You know what I always like to do. You know it. I'm screaming. I wonder what the future is plotted for us by he who holds the compass. For I must deliver something. That's Luigi's pal Screaming. Screaming creeps me out. I've never seen anyone like that. Where's he from? Interesting thing about Screamy though is that Screamy is actually supposed to be the same species as the Smorg. Yeah, you wouldn't believe it, but that actually is the case. I have no idea how they undergo such a drastic change, but I guess they're different species with the same bug. Yeah, now that we have the super jump, check this out. This box. You can now get it. We got the Ultra Hammer. Hi, it's me again, Toadette. Nice to see you again. Yeah. Let me find the Ultra Hammer. Now your hammer will be even more powerful. And you can also use a new hammer technique. It's just like with the hammer, the spin hammer, super hammer. This isn't even new then. Yeah, that's not new. Whatever. I got it. Alright, you mastered the Ultra Hammer. Using your Ultra Hammer, you can break rocks made out of stuff like this. And you can use the Ultra Hammer in battle too. Oh, Toadette. This is kind of sad. This is the last time I'll get to see you, Mario. Definitely say Princess Peach, okay? And be careful on your quest, okay? That's heartbreaking. It's even worse when you consider that she doesn't appear in Super Paper Mario, Sticker Star, or presumably Color Splash either. This really is the last game you see Toadette! That's terrible. Yeah. A little heavy-handed, but besides the point. Let's see what we can actually level up now. We're gonna level up Goombella, Koops, and Vivian, so that's alright, fine and good. Actually, who we're gonna be leveling up now, we have 9 Shine Sprites, right? We can level up 3 more partners, so better yet, we have to decide who we're not gonna level up. Let's see here. We're going to be going to an area where it's gonna be more Arctic themed. Let me think about this. I'll be back in a little bit. Let me just cut ahead until I get to my mind being made up. Alright. Alright, so I actually decided who I'm going to be leveling up after some thinking is all. And the member I'm not going to be leveling up is Bobbery. Because, well, let's just recap. The next area we're going is to have more or less fire as a more... The area we're going soon, fire is going to be more important than explosions. And when it is important, he can do just fine without being leveled up. So then. Yeah. It's honestly, I don't know what else to say at this point. We're coming really close to the end. Really close. It's honestly kind of disappointing. Not disappointing, more or less, it's just depressing. But, yeah, there's not much left to go in the game. Let's let him break this block, so now we have access to Keel Hall Key and Poshley Heights a little easier than it was before. Thousand-Year Door. The moon. And with that, the map is completed. My, what's this now? The less true the star is, it can't possibly be there. If what this map indicates is true, the location of the final crystal star is the moon. The moon? Isn't Princess trapped there too? Something about this doesn't seem right. The problem here is how does one get to the moon? Quite a conundrum. Give me a moment to look into this. Excuse me, please, this shouldn't take long. Looking into this may take a little time, so I'll come back in a little bit, alright? Yeah, we kind of have like, I think 3 or 5 minutes to just do whatever until we can go back and talk to them, frankly. So, let's see here. What's the email we got, I guess? Let's go ahead and look at that was. The real Zip Toad! What's up, Super Sleuth? I heard you would cover my imposter. You're the best, man. Seriously. See, when you get to be as big a star as Zip Toad, these sorts of things happen all the time. It's the biz. But man alive, for an anointing like you to brave danger and find my imposter reminds me of a younger yet less successful me. Yeah, so as for me, I'm headed to Town to fill my next leading role, the soon-to-be hit on Golden Toad 2. It'll be huge. I hear you're on an adventure or something, so I'll leave you with a line from my last flick, The Toad Warrior. You're cool, baby, but I'm cooler. Best of luck, kid. The superstar, the real Zip Toad. Zip Toad. Yep. Where's that mist-colored nostril hair now, Pennington? Oh, if you look in the top right, you see Junior Koopa. Or Koopa Jr. I don't know what his name is. From the original Paper Mario with his eggshell hat and bat wings. That game was freaking weird. I really do want to play that game again for you guys though for some time though, because I don't think I did it justice when I had to use my 3DS to record it. My god. Those were some dark times. Yeah, 135 coins. Wonder if I could buy anything else. Looks like Luigi got another book published. This month's bestseller. Cool. But I'm also curious about what badges I can buy with the money I have. Yeah, I know you can just sell badges, but I don't want to do that. Because you get way too much money for selling badges as it is, I think. And how much you have to pay to get them back is pretty high, too. So we got Power Jump. Fire Drive. Let me just take some time to see what badges they've got, also. Well, I'll go ahead and buy, I guess, Power Jump, because this move is pretty fun, I think, to use. Let me sell some of my items, too. I want to buy that Super Luigi book, also. I know it looks like I'm actually bleeding myself kind of dry now, but we're going to be running into a lot of money soon, so don't worry too much about it. Let me go ahead and sell my... Let me withdraw something to sell better yet. I don't really think I want to sell any of this stuff. Okay, Kill Mango is like something I can get for free easily anyway, so whatever. Let's see what else I can sell. I have... Wow. You know what? Yeah, let me just sell that Kill Mango. Gunpowder. Don't got any of this either. We've got Gradual Syrup, which could be useful, but I don't really see myself really needing it. And we need 10 more coins anyway, so whatever. Alright, I'll sell one more thing. I will sell my couple's cake. Now, let me get that Super Luigi 3. Yeah! We'll read these books along those some other time later, but... You know. Now, again, it may appear that we had no money, but if you look over here, after Chapter 6 is over, Lumpy is back! Ah, Mario, it's me, Lumpy! Don't you remember? I went to Dry Desert to drill for oil. Ring a bell? I did it! I totally struck oil! There were times that I was covered in dust, weak and ready to give up. But I never lost sight of the dream. And one day, I finally seized it. And you believed in me all this time, Mario. You sure did. Thank you so much. I want to return your loan with a little more, just to show my appreciation. Please take this. I didn't even press the A button there. Yeah. Boy, thanks for anything. Now you have your own. Now you have some capital to start your own adventure. Just don't let your dream die, Mario. I know you'll make it someday, just like I did. Yeah, if you give him 100 coins, you come back with 300. 200, you come back with 600. 300, and your coin total is maxed out. So we have pretty much a full wallet now, which allows us to buy a lot, of course. That's awesome. So, I don't really need items because my inventory is already pretty solid, I feel. But there are some badges that I probably don't want to leave without. Speaking of badges, let's see if Charlatan has any that I want to get. No PS Hammerman though, but I guess I'll take that. Yeah, you can keep them. I just want to buy the badges, honestly. And I don't really need many other items either, so I'm just gonna go ahead and spend. I don't care. I just want to have as many badges as I can get, so I can show off some stuff. Oh, wow, that sounded really heavy. I forgot the hammer sounds like that. Yeah, money is falling pretty fast, but who cares? I don't know, I'm just curious, that's all. This episode seems kind of slow. This is what I normally do, so bear with me on this. At least I'm editing it for you, so you don't have to sit through me just doing nothing at all. I have too much respect for you guys and your time. Soft Stomp, that could be an interesting badge that lowers defense. Power Rush. Already talked about how that badge can be so broken if you're using it properly. FP Drain. Sleepy Stomp. What else do you have? You know what? I'm almost willing to bet that Charlatan has the badge that I really want, but I just screwed myself out of getting it. No, he doesn't. He just has double pain, which really is not really that important either way. Well, I'll take it anyway, and I guess we'll just... Yeah, we've wasted enough time. I forgot we were just waiting for Professor Frankly to get back to us with that thing. So let's go ahead and go back to him and ask him about that crystal star and how we get there. Ah, excellent timing! I finally have it, Mario. I found a way that just might get you to the moon. You must go to Fahr Outpost, and you must use the cannon there, and it will blast you. I'm gonna get to the moon, not commit suicide. We're using a cannon to get to the moon. Whatever you say, darling. I know how it sounds, really. To be honest, I'm not entirely sure of all the details. Accounts from Fahr Outpost speak of a device that can launch anything anywhere. Even to the moon. Well, where is this Fahr Outpost, Professor? I believe there's a pipe to Fahr Outpost somewhere beneath Rogueport, but I'm not sure of the exact location. Yes, I believe it was hidden for some reason. If my information is correct, you need something called an Ultra Hammer to get it. An Ultra Hammer? But sweetie, we've already got one of those. Oh yeah! We already got one of those, so we're set. Ah, well, I see. That certainly changes the subject now, doesn't it? Well, use that Ultra Hammer to find the pipe the Fahr Outpost in. Get to it! No problem at all, sweetie. Fahr Outpost it is. You have no idea how awkward it is for me to speak this myself right now. Oh yes, one more thing you should be aware of. The Bob-Ombs who live there are sort of a surly bunch. They may not let you use their cannon. You may have to negotiate with them. In any case, that's your problem. Good luck, get that last crystal star. Yeah, our problem. We'll solve it ourselves. I can't say just like men because Miss Mouse is here, so. Just like heroes. Oh, we were almost in sync, but I guess not anymore. You know what? I'm curious. Oh boy, are you glad you didn't read my journal. Ooh. The Ghost Cabin 4. The Curse Corner. Get a fat envelope ready. Yeah. We're gonna go to Fahr Outpost in the next episode, honestly, but before I do end the episode, I want to get one more thing because I honestly would feel pretty bad if I did not get it. It's the principle of the thing that matters to me. Sorry about that, I was drinking lemonade. Love that drink so much, it tastes so sweet and sour. Yum. I don't know how people can drink stuff like beer. It sounds like it would taste terrible. It's just alcohol. But lemonade's the nectar of the gods, I say. Idea. You don't care, don't you? Well, you're screwed. Oh, yeah. Yeah, sure, I couldn't even see you. That's real freaking fair. And fine, I'll fight you too. Ah. Well, let's end this episode with a level up, I guess. Sure, why not? And now we're in A-list star. Oh, next battle, Mario's compensation get even bigger. And we get the hammer throw badge from that. Wow. You got a hammer throw badge from a hammer, bro. How rare is that? Huh. Right then. Crap. And there goes. Next time a paper mark 1,000-year door. We're gonna go down that pipe and venture to Fahr Outpost. I will see you guys next time.